So there's Kerry, Dave, Steve and Clara. Claire. And here we are. The barn in Rothimarcus, but we're not stopping for anything. And it's just road plodding for now, which is not the best, but obviously you've got to do the road. So that's us. So I don't know if you're getting me in shot there or not. We're still on the wind up from Aviemore to where we turn off to go round the Larig Grhu, but we're on the tree covered trail, which is a bit cooler, and we're away from the traffic. And we come to a parting of the ways. That way leads somewhere else, Glen Tilt, wherever that is, and then our destination is the Larig Grhu, which is that way. So
you're not very good ones,
it is this way we go through. It is warm, as Kerry just said, and da, 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 da. Still on the woods. So there we go, here we are, we're just by the River Spey. We just stopped to take on more water. See the falls there. We are probably about 300 metres up, and obviously we're heading up to about another 500 metres as we go through the Larig Grhu. So far so good, alright. Just found another cereal bar. I've got mug shots, but I'm trying to get through on sort of cereal bars alone, but I have got the mug shots, so if I do need a stop and a hunger later on, I can just tan one of those. So yep, all in good spirits, and so far so good. So we're getting our first glimpse of the Cairngorm Hills. Cairngorm up there, and Kenike, and a number of others, which I'll probably get some names and some taps on the screen up the top there as to what's what, if I can be asked, but you know me, I usually can't. So we're just getting ahead, and we're going through the Larig Grhu, which takes us up and over through half of it. So rising to about 800 feet. It's hot, it's dry, and up till now we've been in the shade, which has been lovely. So let's get rocking. You've got David out front, Steve and Claire, and filming up back is Kerry, whose fault it is that we're all here today. Right. Dee dee dee, dee dee. Larig Grhu. Please keep control. Litter dogs and home under close. Whatever that means. That's the way we've been. That's Lochmorlick, which is somewhere else completely. We are going Larig Grhu, which is that way. As he nearly falls over. And we are heading this way. Still through the pine forest, which is great because we've got nice and sort of sheltered a bit from the sun during the best of the day, which makes our work a lot easier. Right, I am going to switch off again and catch you guys up at another juncture. Right, lunch stop. I've just got a mug shot in there, got some coffee, and I've got the, now this is the Planet X version of the jet boil, which I got on offer. They were doing it for about 20 odd quid, down from 40, just in time for the Hyro to come out. So they get the sales before people bought that from OEX. So I jumped on it, and it's nearly boiled already, as you can see. Bloody quick, bloody good, bloody light. So there you go. Just riding up through the pass now, getting ever elevated, ever up, and come back down that way beyond Kerry and there. So I will bring you back when we're a bit more into the top and into the middle, but just to say, this is so far so good. And we're just hammering our way up. So we're taking it steady, as I said at the start, only 13.5 miles today. We're not motoring it and doing 30-mile days or anything silly like that. And as we're in the middle of summer, we don't really mind about losing the light, because we're into the period where it doesn't actually get dark. So no worries, no hurries. Just amazing views and good company. And here we are now on the pass itself, as I fall over something. Just absolutely incredible so far.
Very, I don't know, it's very much like, a bit like Jerusalem or something, isn't it? It's like we're on a pilgrimage.
I'm just looking at the views back there towards Aviemore and how far we come in the distance, and I pivot it around. You can hear the river tumbling below us and the hills up the back, and there's Steve and Claire soldiering on ahead. No, sorry, Dave and Claire soldiering on ahead. Steve and Kerry are on behind, I'm in the middle, and I'm just going to stand for 2 seconds, and you can even see, no matter how hot it is, there is still actually patches of snow there on the hill in front of us, which I could look up the names for you, but I cannot be arsed. So I'm going to motor on that way, and I will bring you back. So I've stopped again for a halt here, and we're about, how many miles would you say we got to the... 6 miles to go to the Larig Grhu, up through the Larig Grhu to the Bothy, and we're at just a minute, and we're at about just on 3 o'clock. So we're not doing too bad through here. As I said, it's just steady. The scenery is absolutely fantastic. That's where we've come from.
We're at 550 metres up.
We're 550 metres up at the moment, so we've still got a bit of a climb going on. Water sources are down there, and kind of, well, if you've got full tanks, don't bother filling up here, which which I think we're okay on for now. So we're going to crack on in a minute and get to the Bothy. There's the bog cotton on the top there with the whites flowing. You can see that there.
Bearing in mind you can
I didn't bring anything alcoholic.
My toes are bruised.
Why don't you loosen your boots a little bit?
I think the bruised toes are there from the week.
Watching Kerry, watching me.
You'd have to be prepared for snow.
Well, I
So
did
we've
it, but
gone.
when I did it, it was probably the quietest it's been in.
So we are still going up the Larig Grhu. We've got just on a mile left till we hit the peak, and then we'll be heading down, stopping up the top there and heading down. I haven't done much filming up here because it's been like this all the way up, and I've been doing my usual, let's see how many times I can slip, slide and stumble and all the rest of it. So yeah, we are getting there, and then when we get to the top of this bit, we've got I think 3 miles downhill till we get to the Bothy, and we can crash and relax. So it's just getting on for 5 o'clock, so we're taking it nice and steady, and that'll be that. So I'll bring you back probably at the top. Heading toward the top now, not far to go, and the underfoot bit is just getting worse and worse, but again, not huge distance to go before we're at the peak. And then we're going to stop, but as you can see the snow's still on the corries up there on the ridge, nice and isolated, and a little bit up there still. So I'm just going to film a bit of me crossing this like a loon. Haha. Da 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 da. So here we are, and as I said, we're just approaching the top, and I do feel a bit confident enough now just to film it on. And this will probably be the last bit I do until I set tent up. I just got to hope my charging options work, as it says as it goes. Right, I'll just wait for the others to come along. Right, here we are, just to batter our way through this bit now, and we should be at the Bothy, and I can set the tent up. This has been murder underfoot for the past wee while, just picking our way through it, but I better catch the other guys up, so it's just a small piece. I'm not attempting to walk and talk because I'm going to kill myself. Okay dudes and dudesses, here we are, we're on the top, and there's the cairn, and there we are, the top bit of the Larig Grhu, he says, falling over himself to get here. And this place.
I love that little song. Down,
I'd love for you to sing it.
And now I think we've just got the downhill section to do. So here we are, we're over the boulder fields and rocking down towards the Bothy, we hope. There in the distance you can see the hills and mountains, and my 2 glamorous hill pointers will point at them. If they will, no.
Just hoiking up my pants, don't you? It's very ladylike.
I've been doing that all day, all afternoon, and we're going on down there. So we're on the path. It's a lot more pathier now, no more boulders.
Did you say a lot more pathier?
Pathier, yeah.
I love that word. That's the new word of the day. A lot pathier.
And hopefully we'll hit the Bothy soon, and we can get the tents up. Don't know if you can quite see that, but I'm going to walk across, because just as we're coming round this brow, look at that. That is probably one of the most incredible sights on this trail. It makes all that hard graft through them bloody boulder fields worthwhile. Just look at that. Isn't that absolutely bloody incredible? And this is why we do it, folks. We're here simply to get views like that, and you can't get that in a car. You can't get that stuck in your face with a frozen pizza on your sofa. You can only get it here. So get off your arse and get out there, people. And we are down, and I've got the backpack up, and I've got the sleeping bag in it. Obviously everything went up really quickly. I'm now going to find the food and eat because I'm starving. We got the moon up there, there's Kerry's tent, and around the corner is a Bango, Steve's tent.
What were you guys doing when I got water? The thing is, I'm not going to be able to cook, am I? Because they're going to attack me.
Oh.
That's just eat your rolls, babe.
Right, I'm going to get the stove on, get on the outside of my big food because I am starving, and probably dry my feet off, and not be long before I'm actually turning off and going to sleep. I am tired. So, anyway, backpack went up really easy, mainly because it's no wind.
Have you got water in your adder
But
thing?
we have because we have no wind, we also have the midges, which are wonderful, which you can hear Claire and that complaining about. So I'm just going to get my stove on quickly now, and I'll see you later. Right, so what we've got is I've just used my ex-boil or whatever it is stove. I've got a chicken keema, a big chicken keema there. I've got a cup of coffee. I'm about to dispense with the boots and dry my feet off and other stuff, and then I'm gonna scoff up and go to bed. But look at this review for the morning. I think it's going to be pretty good. Said at the moment the midges are still there, but hopefully if the wind does pick up a little bit, it's very good. Backpack went up really well, and this time I'm going to try and not break my finger, unlike the last time I used it. Anyway,